Well, it's a message that we are bombarded with daily. Australia's waistlines are growing, and while most products carry information about the contents of food, it's fair to say that most of us, Joe, just don't have time to read every single ingredient on the packets that we're picking up. So enter the 5-star health rating. So here to tell us more about how it works is Jane Martin from the Obesity Policy Coalition. And of course, Vanessa is here to talk all about food choice apps. Welcome, ladies. Jane, I'm in the supermarket. I need to feed the kids. I'm in a rush. Will these stars help?
Yes, they are designed to help you choose within a category a healthier product. So it interprets the healthiness for you. The more stars, the better. It's world's best practice, and people do use it in the way that it's intended. So that's really important.
So are the stars rating every ingredient in the product, or is it sort of the overall healthiness of it?
It's the overall healthiness. So the nutrition information panel is packed with information. It's quite complicated. I've learnt to read it, but that's because I have people at work that can help me, but it's hard. So the stars are designed to interpret the ingredients and the overall healthiness, particularly those ingredients of concern like salt, sugar and fats, and give an overall score.
Right, because I've always thought, well, if I'm able to look at the ingredients, go, oh, there's this much sugar in there, then I should be able to make a fairly educated decision. But a lot of those panels are misleading, aren't they?
Yes. So, for example, there's 43 ingredients for sugar that could appear on that panel all separately.
That's a lot.
So they're not combined together. So if a product is 15 grams or more per 100 grams of sugar, that means it's a high sugar product. But the stars are designed to cut through that information, and also what we've seen is products are being reformulated as well.
Makes it a little bit easier. What about food manufacturers? Are they on board with this, all of them?
Well, we've seen some companies pick it up on all their products. So Coles and Woolworths, all their ranges have the stars. So whether it's half a star or 5 stars, they're putting it on everything. And that's really what we need to see. It's really important. And also to see reformulation. So to cut down the sugar, we've seen Nutri-Grain go from 33% sugar to 26%.
That's great.
So that's really important. That's what it's designed to do. But unfortunately, coverage, because it's opt-in, is only at 30% of products. It's too low, and we need to see it on more products. If you want to support consumers, that's what we need to see.
And if we don't see that label on the product, should we worry or...?
Yeah, I'd be suspicious. If a product, we know it's more likely to be on products that rate higher. So if a product isn't carrying it and it's something you want to put in your kid's lunchbox, for example, I'd look at the ingredients list, for example. If it's got a lot of ingredients, a lot that you don't understand, if it looks highly processed, then I would think twice and look for something that does carry a large number of stars, because that will be a better choice.
One of my good theories I find is just stick to the outer edges of the grocery store.
Right.
Because that's usually where the whole foods are. And
much fresher foods.
Yeah, the real foods.
But I think there needs to be awareness around the star system, because I'm not sure everybody knows that assistance is there for you.
No, that's right. And at the moment they are doing a campaign. You might have seen little animated campaign. It's very cute, and we need to see a lot more of that sort of promotion and advertising to support people to understand what the scheme is and how it works, and we need to see much higher uptake.
Well, information is crucial to knowing how to eat well, and Vanessa, you have a groovy little app called Food Switch, I think, that is here to help us as well.
I'm in love with this app. Sometimes you just find a real winner. This one has been put together by Boober in conjunction with the George Institute, who are responsible for looking at global health in Australia. And what it lets you do is it lets you scan the barcodes of all the different packaged food that you have, and it will bring them up and it will show you the little nutritional panel, and you can view that in a few different ways. So if you put in your needs to eat a low salt diet, for example, it will prioritise showing you that, you know, this is meeting your needs in that area or not. You can also switch into traffic light mode, so you've got red, amber, green, and you can at a glance say this is in the red zone for energy levels. It's more than I need.
I'd like them to add a siren as well.
Don't even think about it.
The only thing is actually finding the time to get in the app, pull out the app and click on it.
Look, I think that's true, but they've done it so well, it moves really fast. I think rather than waiting until you're in the stores, it would be great to get the kids involved, get the family involved, get things out of the pantry that you're actually buying now.
Yes.
And I was really surprised looking at products come up and thinking, oh, this is a whole grain product I've got here, and yet there's already recommendations for ones that I could get which are less processed, have less salt in them, for example.
Wow.
How good is that?
And
Were you
that's
alarmed? Were you alarmed by what you were eating?
I was maybe choosing the more virtuous products in my pantry.
Yeah.
Another great thing was that some products are going to be imported. Like I love cooking all sorts of multicultural foods, and you may not find those in this database, even though it's the biggest database of Australian packaged foods that there is. And so you can look at the barcode and take a few snaps and add it into the database and feel like you're contributing to the community. And get that tracked.
Fantastic. I love
So
that.
good.
So much help for us there and the ability to help others. That is an app that I just absolutely adore. Thanks so much for joining
Thanks,
us
ladies.
on the House of Wellness.
Thank you.